Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dungeons of Dredmor. Alright, let's try out a communist run. Let's do it. I'm going to still stick with I just want to have fun. No time to grind. Okay, so, communism here. Okay, so let's see. So we go smithing, tinkering, alchemy. Alchemy? Yeah, probably alchemy. And wand lore. I believe we need all of those. Suggested right here from Slavia is banker. There we go. And perception. We are full up. Alright, so since Slavia, since this is your idea, I'm totally naming this after you. So this is yours. It's your fault now, just so you know. Let's do it. Okay, so what do we start with here? We have a scythe. Or sickle, sorry, that's sickle, that's not a scythe. Totally different. We have a hammer. Well, if we were dual wielding, that'd be great. We have a couple of burnt out wands already. We have a lot of stuff in here. We have some platinum, we have some, of course, all the tinkering stuff, or all the crafting materials in the world. Cassiterite, which I believe is tin. Rearden, I have no idea what that does. Some milk, okay. A decent start. Let's see what we can craft immediately here. So I can turn that immediately into ground meat. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I can make some potion of mana. I don't know if we need that either. Potion of radiance, don't know if we need that. I mean, why this doesn't just turn into cassiterite immediately, I don't know. There you go. We can make some bling bolts if we really wanted to, but I don't think we need to do that yet. Okay. So, let's get away from having ingredients. What can we do with this wand thing? With gold ingot, burnout wand, I can make a wand of bling. Arcane wand, that could be pretty good. Aquamarine and zinc. Blueface and salt makes a coral wand. Okay, I guess that's fine. Fire wand with carnelian and brimstone. The Diacal wand. Oh, that's why. That's why they just gave it the raw cassiterite. Well, a little late now. Bling always deals 10 damage. Okay, I mean, it's not horrible. Awful and Bold of Squid is a Tenticular wand. It's not too shabby. Okay, so it looks like for the most part, you really don't want to refine the metals until you know you're not going to use them for the wand lore. Their power cylinder. Oh, the laser wand's pretty good. You just get a ruby, and it will take power cylinder. Okay, here we go. So if you actually refine the metals, you can get other stuff. Ritual blooding device, never seen that before. Pearlescent wand, sonic wand, okay. Some possibilities. Wand of quakes, never seen that either. Wand of fungling, alright. Okay, well. Oh, ritual blooding device, basically vampire ability. Okay, that makes sense. Well, little black books, sure, I'll just go ahead and put that in my shield hand. We're probably gonna need an actual, shield at some point. East elixir. Oh, and stepped right on a trap, because apparently I can't see what I'm doing. We're not wearing a helm right now, so on that goes. And level up immediately. Okay, so. Distillery is probably not a bad idea. Turn all that stuff we find into actual other stuff. Most of the crafting here, let's see. So, dump toxic assets. Okay, so we can get a higher interest loan and be able to afford things from the shop. That's pretty good. Uh-oh, so for Bankster, specialized healthcare, that's not a bad self-heal right there. So 1 regen, 92. So why is the Bankster good with the communist? I'm guessing as a communist you get to do something with this, right? So where's communist here? Communist generates debuffs. Ah, and you want to get rid of those debuffs with dumping toxic assets. Okay, so I see you have, like... And it deals damage with it, too. Okay. Interesting. So really, for Bankster, you only need to go so far, right? That's because you're savvy, so our savvy needs to be up high. Our contractors, physical edge. Okay, so we definitely need to pick up dump toxic exits first then. As we start building in the communist tree, we're going to need that for sure. Okay, good to know. Oh, didn't even see you there, Mr. Diggle. Sorry about that. That do leg. Need just a little bit better of a weapon, but starting with a weapon is really nice for our first part of a run here. Emerald. That sounds very familiar. I think I need that. Okay, apparently my lockpick's already run out. Tiniest Munchazoo in the world, it's fine. Oh, though I'm not, that's right, I'm not super strong anymore. Let's back up here. And if I can one-hit these guys, great. But I did kind of just stand there and take it. Okay, gorilla attack, maybe? Okay, now I'm invisible. Which means that should be a crit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, the bee dies. Right, Diggle dies next. So I'm down less than half, but that's okay, because now he's dead. We still have a little bit of the Munchazoo left. Only these guys, though. It's not so bad. Every single one of these guys should die in a single hit, and in fact, the counter chance is actually up there. There you go. Totally use... Oh, and we got the level up, too, which I will take. Hydrostone is useful to generate debuffs and getting money on Ruin. Okay. Very good starter item. Okay, let's get some socialized health scars so I can just, you know, heal myself on the regular. Not that I need it right this second. So we leveled up. I thought we just picked up something I wanted to use, but now I don't see it. The gloves, I thought, were supposed to... Oh, there they are. Okay. That's weird. I mean, it's not much. It's only 3 defense, but still. Okay, so now it's just a matter of using the magic appropriately. Bolas. Don't mind if I do. And the real trick here with all this crafting stuff is we're going to have to know... Oh, it's right in the trap. I didn't even see the trap there. There we go. Pretty bad. But we have to know what's good for crafting and what isn't. What about the beige warlock? That could be better than my current shirt. Ow. Okay, can we do something about this guy? I don't know what. There. Crossbow. Hey, we need a crossbow. Both perception and tinkering is level 2 and level 3 levels. Okay, we can do that next. Perception and then tinkering. Got it. Yeah, trap vision is very, very good. I love having trap affinity and trap vision. Just being able to see and then destroy all the traps as they come in. Great experience boost. That up, that up. Okay, what do we got? Nothing here. Thermite lance. I mean, at least we can theoretically make all of these. Hard to know if we're ever going to get a thermite lance, but maybe. I mean, it seems to be a wand type. Possible. What do we got here? You guys come in here and fight me? No? There we go. They did chase me down. Come on, guys. Just give me a little bit better weapon here, and I'll be very happy. I'm never going to sneak anywhere with this. Well, sure. Why not? Krong. Would you like to bless my sickle? You would, with some dodge chance. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Well, I'm definitely not ready for that, right? I don't have the wizard keys yet. You guys just get wrecked. No fault so far. You're stuck there, I think. So this is a natural bottleneck for me, as you all get murdered. Gold ring is probably to regen, right? It's health. Almost the same thing. Not quite. I think these guys are scared of me now. There. Okay. Nothing in the fridge. And in the crate. And just lava about. Well, I could let those guys go, but I'm not ready for that yet. That would be a heck of a fight, though. We could do it. Maybe. Ancient Might Seed. Yeah, there's the Dragon Skull. We did pick up a Dragon Skull last run, so we've seen it now. They're just nice, easy steps. Make sure we don't step on any traps. So far, so good. Trap there. There you go. So we could just let these guys go. That guy worries me. He has about as much health as I do. Could do this. Maybe. Let's stand back here for a minute there and see what we can craft. Clean up with help ingredients. Mana potion, radiance potion, some brimstone. Diggle Nog could turn into a Diggle. Get some cheese just on the off chance here. Let's see. Well, I mean, I do have bolts. What do I need? I mean, I need stuff. I need stuff, but I don't know what exactly I need to get some good stuff here. So none of this can be helpful yet. I should not let these guys go, right? These guys are all dangerous, and they're all going to come out at me at once. None of them can fly, I don't think. So we could probably bottleneck. Well, okay, the Raven can fly. We'd probably bottleneck here. I'm going to do it. I could use the experience, and we only need a little bit more experience here. We do have socialized healthcare. We can dump the Toxaxis theoretically. Oh, traps have activated. They didn't actually free them. Never mind. Over here probably frees them. Pull the lever to dispense one free sample of your own private bodyguard. It may malfunction at times and catch fire. Okay. None of them freed though? So I'm confused. Okay, well. Trap disabled, easy. Let's go perception first thing here. There. More highly aware. Okay, that did hurt a little bit, but not too bad. We get hit once, we'll take the damage, but no big. I just closed that for no good reason. Dude, I just killed your boss, man. Stop running away. There. Okay, he stepped on the trap immediately and died. Thanks for identifying that trap for me. Very nice of you. Yeah, just bash it open. More Diggle Nog. I don't know if I want to turn into a Diggle. This early, it might not be too bad. Oh, library. Great. What do we got? Okay, tinkering stuff. Dark orb, alright. Probably want an actual shield, though. I don't think I want the tinkering. Awkward bolt thrower. Sounds great. You have to start with a steel recurve crossbow, though, and that sounds like a big ass right now. There's a dragon skull again. Just single dragon skull, you can boost your armor. Okay, good to know. If only the dragons here, like, dropped a dragon skull on the regular, right? Wouldn't that be something? Chest there that had nothing in it. Oh, the Sonic Wand, okay. Well, mostly tinkering recipes and some other stuff in there. Death Slice looks cool. Yeah, the real problem is going to be remembering this stuff exists. Being able to pull it from our inventory at will. That's going to be the real tricky part. My usual problem with crafting mechanisms is that you gotta, like, keep all these recipes in your head. My main problem with, like, Terraria is that, I mean, it's a fun game, don't get me wrong. I love Terraria, love Minecraft. But you need to keep these recipes in your head at all times because there's nothing that just alerts you to say, hey, you know what? You need this. You can't, like, flag a recipe in most of those games and say, hey, you know that thing you're trying to build? We just got a piece for it. How's my inventory doing right now? It's filling up pretty fast. Still haven't found the wizard keys yet. Well, we don't have a lawyer, so I can't grab that belt, much as I would love it. Surprisingly, I haven't found the wizard keys yet. Usually it's going to be on the first floor. Other guys. Murder, thank you. Ah, didn't even see you guys there. Hello. So you have... No, it's not too much. I can just use the Sonic Wand on you. Yeah, that hurt you more than my stuff ever could. Okay, the spear's not too bad, really. So I'm doing 3 damage right now. This is going to be doing 6 damage, so definitely better. Of course, not blessed by Krong, but so it goes. We don't have Archaeologist right now, so all I can do is sell that eventually. The Ely is a little dangerous. I don't know if I want to go in here if there's an Ely in here. Especially not standing on a trap. There. Guess I could shoot this guy. Or maybe that does nothing. Spell does no damage. Yep, okay. Oh, I forgot to do this too. Counter cat chance, and overall I think this is better. For a rope. Okay, so that does nothing for me. The handy wand is just gonna... That's not gonna do anything. Don't... I did not mean to drink that. I right-clicked it by mistake. Well, now we have tepid blood for whatever reason that does. So let's just come up to this guy. Holy fuzz! No, don't do that. I'm about to die because I'm stupid. Might happen. I do not have a heal. Well, I do have a heal here, right? Socialized healthcare. Get us some regen. That just exploded. Somehow we're alive, though, so it looks like we're alright. I need more health in general. Nothing over here. I mean, I said pull this and we get invaded a little bit, so let's do that. Hey guys, what's up? I'll get stabbed. There's nowhere for you guys to go. Sorry, that's how it goes.
Critical hits.
There. Okay, a little bit of experience. No big. How about down here? That's just some cheese. I mean, at this point, I can't really afford to pick up everything right now. Open this up. We'll stab these guys to death. Nice, easy, simple thing. This seems to always be on level 1. There. Fair Water's not a bad pickup. Gold ring. Another gold ring? Sure. I could always use the health. Okay, more lockpicks. I'll take it. Somehow still alive since lava. Yep. I mean, it seems a little rough at first, but I think we're okay. So you said tinkering next because of the... Yeah, because of the trap affinity. Let's do that. That'll help. Sure enough, pick that right up. Oh, there's the wizard keys. All over for you. Okay, the wizard keys, we now have a good chance to make some good money here. There. Okay, no more traps in the area. But now we should be able to see pretty much everything. The loot fisk, I don't... I'll pick it up. We can at least sell it. Okay, now let's go here and... Let's see. I'm the aluminum tube. Now, see, this is where I'm going to run into some problems. I know we need some of this stuff to be able to make other things. Trouble is what? And what do I need? Like, health potions are really good. If I can get some rust, that's not so bad. So I need, like, iron here. The trick is knowing what I need right now. Like, right now, I have the ingredients to make a few things. So if I go for, like, tinkering, that's only going to be some bolts. I could maybe use a bronze bolt. I don't think I have any bolts right now anyway. Yeah, my crossbow is going largely unused right now, so I could make some bolts. That wouldn't be bad. Mana potion I don't think matters right now. The potion of radiance. Eh. Brimstone maybe. That can be useful. Do that. I'm missing craftables. Okay, can't do that anymore. Distill that into dormant gut rot. Sure thing. I can make more diggle nog. I can make more ice wine. Let's do that. Sure, make more diggle nog. What the hell? Okay, let's just grate some cheese and grate some of this stuff. Cheese itself is pretty useless otherwise. Let's see. Aluminum rod, not so much. Okay, so I can't do anything with this. Put everything aside right now. I don't need the bucket helmet. And the tin ring is not that useful. Alright. You're right, the diggle eggs are usually better used for omelets. The brimstone is only really good if you're going to make a lot of bombs, and that seems pretty unlikely right now. drop a lot of that. The alchemical ooze. Right, we'll probably need that for alchemical recipes. The Digglenog I'm going to keep. You never know. Let's put that. I'm trying to get a seed pack. Molotov cocktail. Vodka there. Got the handy wand. I'm really not wild about handy wands. Drop the rest of this right here. I don't know what we're going to necessarily use any of this for. I need to free up a little of my inventory space right now. Just eat the potato right. Oh, right. Can't eat right now because we're inside the wizard dimension. Okay. Every slime has a chance to drop alchemical ooze. Okay, that could be good. That's helpful for the alchemist skill at least. Okay, we're in a better spot now. Grimy food, not wild about that, but we'll pick it up anyway just to be able to use it later. There. Project Lutefisk Cube's pretty useless. How about the gladiator sandals? I'm not wearing shoes now, so there you go. You can use the alchemical ooze to make brimstone, plastic ingot, saltpeter, and something else. Okay. We'll take a look at that later. Well, the trickiest thing is going to be just remembering all of it. Bronze dagger. That's 5 damage. This is 6 damage, so we're doing better off. Look at that. Bolt. Bound to happen sooner or later, I suppose. Store? It is a store. Hello, store. Well, I already have a spear. Your leather cuirass is okay. And largely this is garbage. I'm teaming it, maybe, possibly. I can see a reason to use it, but largely garbage. Alright. Sell a bunch of stuff I don't want to deal with right now. Like the grated cheese I probably should have dropped earlier. Okay. Can you decraft the floppy shoes in leather? That's probably true. They're pretty cheap anyway. Let's go ahead and buy them and see what happens. So let's see. That'd probably be here. Nope, that's cheese. Let's see. No, I can't seem to do anything with the floppy shoes. Maybe encrust? That's hilarious. I can turn the Lutefisk there. Is it tinkering? Let's see. Nope, I don't see anything tinkering here. Maybe I don't have the skill for it. Maybe that's it. But it seems like that should be something. We make a lot of traps. We make crossbows. I don't see anything that turns the floppy shoes into anything. Yeah, I don't see it here. Possibly I just don't know the recipe. It's possible it is a thing and you're remembering just a recipe you picked up. But we have not seen that recipe yet, it looks like. Yeah, I don't see it in here. Oh well, not a big deal. The shoes weren't that expensive. We'll just sell them back in. Oh, it's a recipe for a mod you're using. Okay. Well, that happens too. Okay, so. Go pick up all of this garbage. Now, the burnout wands we might want to keep. Yeah, let's keep the burnout wands because we're probably going to need those. We can sell. Oh, I probably shouldn't have sold the. Some stuff I probably shouldn't have sold there, but too late now. Platinum and the browns I think I want to keep. Same with the Reardon. Emerald I'm going to go and sell. And then wait, I think we have some traps in the wizard realm I'd like to sell for sure. Don't need to keep those traps around. There we go. Okay. Well, then largely Brax, you can use this for me. Okay, so where do I go? I go north and then west from here. Only the enemies were this easy all the time. Oh right, no, that was the Ely, which I can't do anything with right now. So we go downstairs. I don't think we're ready, but what are you gonna do? Can't fight the Ely, and that's pretty much the only place we have left to go, so downstairs it is. Alright, so we're going to see a lot of undead down here, as per usual. Looks like there's a lot of vegetables. Never mind. These vegetables are not undead. Ballad of Bond the Barbarian? Well, I don't have anything else really, so sure, I'll do that. Better than the Black Book, for sure. Please don't surround me all at once, guys. Don't you worry about that. I've got this handled. There you go, silver ring. 13 damage this early is not too bad. Sure, plastic ingot, why not? Wood juice, we can distill that at some point. I probably need to boost my alchemy skill in order to do that properly. Black powder. Aluminum bats, pretty bad. Sure, we can distill that too. Into diggle juice, I think. Bucket on the head. I already have a better thing than that, so I'm good. We might have to be a little more discerning about what we pick up here. Like, we can't just sell everything, so we gotta know exactly what we need to be able to survive. Rocket bolt, okay. Cake or pie, cake or pie. I pick cake this time. Where's the lever at, though? Be a lever once you pick something. I don't see it. Oh, another shop. Hello, the other shop. Here, you can have this garbage. The ring, too. What do you got for me? Got a belt. We got a decent sword. We totally buy that. The ring is alright. Potion of healing is not a bad idea. So we could probably make that ourselves at some point. Cybertronic amulet. We're going to pick that up eventually anyway when we get down to like 4, 3, or 4. So I'm not too worried about picking that up early. That's an amulet too. Well, the 5 magic reflection is kind of tempting. Venom Shiv. Head armor's not bad. Could be worse. Really, it seems like what we want to pick up is probably going to be the sword and a belt. Out of this, I think maybe the swashbuckling belt for the counter chance. Not a huge counter chance. Armor absorption might be better. Yeah, skilled leather girdle, and it's actually better. There. Okay, and the sword is pretty good. Well, and that's only 5 damage. Well, 1 more damage than we're dealing with now. Let's see. Foppish Tunic is not that great for us here. Right, we could upgrade the belt pretty soon too. You're right. That could definitely happen. That's only 5 damage. Do you have any other? That's 3. That is 6 damage, which is not too bad. A little expensive, but not bad. There we go. There we go. I mean, I kind of hate the -6 to hit, and I hate the -3 defense. But if we just want straight up damage, hard to beat 12 damage. Hard to beat. That's, of course, if you hit. With the -6 to hit. And we're only at 10 right now, right? Yeah, 10 for the damage reduction. So if they dodge, we're going to be in a world of hurt. But when we hit, we're going to hit hard. Yeah, especially with the might. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this. There. Sell our current spear. There you go. Tempted to sell the other stuff here, but we probably shouldn't. I think we're fine. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Again, we're not picking up everything. I'd like to. We're not gonna do it. Interesting that he's poking with the giant long thing here. I guess it is technically a pole arm. Not with the sake right now, thank you very much. Okay, what are we gonna do with you? Mr. Baron, sir, you're just gonna disappear as soon as you hit me, so let's hit you from a distance here. I mean, with a haywire, that wasn't that great. Yeah, disappears as soon as he hits me. Brash, your thing. Sonic March is not doing enough damage. Might be able to do something with like a bone bolt. We try that next. Hello there. 3 damage that time. Okay, that was actually worse somehow. Fortunately, you can't go very far. There we go. Sonic Wand scales with tinkering and smithing. Okay, so we just need to raise those up. Well, not this early, I don't have those infinite levels. Well, I can get smithing up, or I can get tinkering up and be better at that. I just go, like, straight up down the line here. Oh, not a bad idea. General Winter, that's right. This hurt us for a while, remember that. Other time we used Communist. Then we did Communist and dual wielding, I think. Did not work out well for us here. Let's go and do General Winter. Okay, we got a Toque there. Whatever that is. What is that? Communist Dushanka. 3 defense, 4 Hyperborean protection. Let's use this because the General Winter is going to hurt us anyway. That'll at least protect us a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it's something. Okay, don't get distracted by any of this stuff. I guess we could go to the shop and turn those in. The Shiv, I guess we can pick it up. I don't want to use General Winter unless we absolutely need it. So, like, there's a boss coming in. We should definitely use it then, but otherwise, let's not worry about it. Oh, there's a guy down here. I see you down there. There we go. I'm pretty good with our damage right now. As long as nobody tries to dodge, we should be okay. Broad-held bolt, no problems. General Winter uses you. Yeah, probably true. Hello there, Bat. Come over here. Good pokes. Calco electronic ring. Interesting. Oh, it activates when you're hit. Right. No, that's right, because it's not active skill. Right. Back out, activate Gorilla, and disappear. Got it. Essence of Wisdom. Okay. Perfect Obsidian and 3 gold. That sounds like an unlikely thing to be able to find there. Oh, don't sell the sickle? I think it's too late for that. I think we sold the sickle already. Yeah, sickle's gone. Sickle is well and truly gone. Does the sickle turn into something great later on? Because it's gone now. So what happens with the sickle then? Like, why would you want to keep the sickle around forever? It seems like that's going to be something that you've really got to super plan out for. Okay, we definitely want the Eldritch Bolts. Molotov Cocktail is not a bad grab either.
Critical hits.
We're going to fill up our inventory again here. I don't think that's a good idea. Well... Oh, okay. We teleported, but that's okay. We're mostly headed through this general area anyway. Okay, Firebolt, not too bad. Here's the undead I was expecting. Oh, General Winter activated. I just step away. We're good. Oh, Diggle time. Oh, all the Diggles. Okay. Well, it's ambush time for sure. Okay, took out their leader. They should all run now. Right? Definitely don't want to talk to me anymore. Yeah, they definitely don't want to talk to me anymore. They are definitely done with me. And that's okay. That's just a little black book, a little red cookbook rather. Not even worth the expense, really. Sure, step in the trap. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Aside from all the Diggles popping out at me. Okay, we need to be picking up these Diggle eggs, I think. At the very least, turn them to omelets. We're going to need later, for sure. You'd like to drop some vegetables so I can also work with that. Another little black book. Steel bracelet. Hey, that's pretty nice. It's better than the defense there because we get some more might and some more defense. What do we got? Silver ingot, sure, and brass piping, which I cannot pick up right now. We'll go ahead and drop that off. The sickle is a major main component for the strongest armor in the game. Wow, okay. Well, if I had looked through the recipes appropriately enough for that, I probably would have saw it, but but unfortunately I did not. I'm going to drop a few of these things here. There. And let's drop these right now because I don't need them yet. And the alcohol I don't think I need yet either. Grimy food we definitely don't want. Okay, a little bit better. More cheese. I'm going to stop picking up cheese. It's just not worth the grading cost right now, and we don't need it otherwise. I'm going to stop picking up most of this stuff. The traps we definitely should pick up. Okay, boss man. 14 health, though. That's not too bad. We can get rid of that, right? Yeah. One off from lethal, but otherwise done. Let's see. Grab the loot fist. The floppy fish would be a good weapon if I didn't have the long mace right now. There. I don't think I need the food at all here. Oh, hey, guys. I didn't realize there was multiple guys here. Hold on. Back up, back up, back up. Again with the one-off lethal. Oh, I got surrounded. That was my mistake. Okay, get out of Hyborian. There we go. So they didn't seem to take too much damage from mine. I took more damage from the Hyborian than they did. There. White should no problem. I do not know what that does. I don't know if potion invisibility is too great. We've used it before to not great effect. Maybe it'll be better later. All right, let's go. Let's go down the line. So I think baton polisher. There. That basically, I think what that does makes so the wands have more charges now. Could be wrong about that. It's not exactly. It doesn't exactly tell me what it does. It's the problem. Sure. We'll pick up the gold for you. Definitely want the sandwich. Coat of denim. 2 defense, 1 absorption. 1. Yeah, okay. 1 piercing protection. Okay. Well, it's better defense. That's about all it's got going for it. But every little bit of defense I kind of cover right now, so sure. Use the coat of denim. Move from Obi-Wan Kenobi to the Fawns, basically. I don't know if that's a side grade, upgrade, downgrade, or what that is. Loot Fisk, which I think... Yeah, there we go. We have some right there. There you go. There's more over here if we wanted it, but I don't. Loot Fisk God is way too fickle for my taste. He's way more likely to just ignore you than to bless you. I suppose it's better than cursing you. What do we got? You must use the item Pluckle, the bouncy root vegetable, on the monolith. Only then can Lord Dredmor's servant Zui, the backpacker trekking to Newts, be summoned and defeated. Okay, I think we saw monolith. Where was that? I thought we saw the Monolith Shrine here, but now I don't remember where. It's not marked on the map at all. So maybe I was thinking of a previous... I think of a previous floor. Hey there, Krong. Let's upgrade our very long Morning Star. He's pleased by us. He has given us 1 more cattishness, which will help us with critical hit and counterattack chance. Okay, cool. Fairy Watcher. Never going to say no to some Fairy Watcher. Some load ringgits might be good too. For you, the Rough Iron Axe does not matter at all. What does this do? What do we got? Heroic Bronze Apis. So we start with the Bronze Apis and make it heroic. Okay. Theoretically, that's better stats, but who knows? Black powder if we want to make some bombs, which I think the answer there is yes, please. Chest, what do we got? Softball. More softballs? Some zinc. Okay. More loot fist. I don't know. The loot fist god is so fickle. I don't think it's worth it. He's more than likely just ignore us. I think he's given us a blessing like the last, I don't know, 15, 20 runs. And that was one time when we had like, I think it was something like 120 loot fish, something crazy like that, and he did not give us anything. He's blessed us, I think, all of once. In the last 70 runs, he's blessed us once. Oh, shit. Get out of there. There we go. The Hyperborean damage actually did help us there. We can turn the Rusty Sword into Rust, which could be really good for us, because then we can make a health potion, I believe. Have ingredients. Okay, so make a bomb first. Makeshift bomb. Hold on. Turn that into a concussion bomb. Alright, then make that into Rust. And there we go. Health potion. And I'm not sure about the carbos, but the health potion is at least decent. That should help us. Okay. Are there guys using that strawberry? We're not using the strawberry. Do you mind if I pick it up? Thank you. Appreciate that. Doing okay against the undead. Looks like crushing damage is probably the way to go here. So it is strange to see him poking. Like with a very long Morning Star, you probably want an overhead swing, right? I don't know. I've never used an oversized Morning Star. I don't know. But it seems like since it's smashing damage, you want to, you know, smash with it. I mean, I guess poking is a kind of smash if you don't think about it too hard. Poke. I mean, it's basically what they used to do with long swords. They made them just heavier. It turns out armor will protect a little bit. Let's go just stick the bonus here. Doesn't take too much to just smash. I think we go downstairs. There's probably a monster zoo here, but we missed it somehow. Let's go to the shop before we go downstairs. Might as well pick up all this stuff here. There. Can I disable the trap? Hey, I did. What do you know? Okay. Hello there, sir. I'd like to sell you this garbage here. Maybe not the bomb. Or the concussion bomb, but the other stuff. Totally take. You know, take the potion of invisibility. I think it's fine. Okay. Can I craft anything right now? What do I want to build up to, I guess, is a real question. What would I like? I would like... A fire wand sounds pretty good. So that's brimstone and carnelian. Seems like we should be able to find a carnelian pretty easily. So it really seems like if I was to use wand lore in the future, a lot of stuff that requires gems in here, so maybe what we do is like piracy communism. That'd be interesting. You can be a communist pirate. It's possible. Okay, there's some tinkering stuff here with the brass mechanism if you want some sonic wands. Pearlescent wand's supposed to be good against the undead. Again, with all these gems, we're less likely to find electrum just randomly, though. Okay, well, if I want any of this, though, so iron plus awful is a vampire wand. That could be nice. Salt, awful, cube of flesh for the meat wand, which is largely just extracting meat from other guys. So I'm not wild about that. We had an emerald briefly. Not sure the deciduous wand is exactly what I want there. But the only thing we're missing here is the Acidium Solace. Can we make Acidium Solace? Let's see. Aquavite, Aquavite, Aquavite. That is vodka, which you can eventually make from that. And I don't see Acidium Solace in here. So maybe we can't distill it, or maybe it's in an alchemy box. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we need salt. Salt and the oil of vitriol. How the hell we get salt, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. There's just so many interlocking pieces. It's hard to have these things all memorized. Alright, downstairs we go. I can't actually walk through here. I can flip that switch, that's about it. That's all she wrote. That was fun. Okay, well, let's go down to another way then. Problem with random terrain generation, you know? Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Okay, so I want to go this way, it looks like. Okay, so Mighty Obsidian Salt is right there. Okay, so with that... Shoot, now it's a matter of remembering which one it was. Definitely make an omelet. And there we go. Okay, so I can make a gelatinous wand. Except I'm not crafty enough. I need level 3 tinkering. Well, we'll get there. Okay, downstairs. So I need to... Next level, I need to take my tinkering skill up to the next level. As well go and eat the prince right away. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay, not too bad. Back away from General Winter there. How's the sword? Sword's pretty garbage. She's running away from me. I can't do anything about that. I don't think. No. Okay, you're just gonna keep on running away. That's fine. I took out her boss, and she's very, very worried about her life now. There, come on. Over here. Kinda hate about standing in acid, so back up. And poke. Poke, I said? There you go. Oh, the Octo's gonna be a problem. Right. Forgot about these guys. Definitely in a world of hurt here. Okay, pick up iron. Eat some food, like the Fairy Watcher. There's some regeneration at least. Back up from that while he takes damage from it. I probably should not have walked in front of him. A little late now, though. But you're offensive. I mean, you say that's happening right now, but it doesn't appear to be. 4 damage there. Zodiacal Wand. I really don't need a Zodiacal Wand right now, but I suppose there could be a debuff I want to get rid of at some point. It feels right now that I'm picking up this stuff because I know it could potentially be useful, but I don't know how. It's like being in an adventure game. You know, you don't necessarily know why you're going to need that self-sealing stun bolt, but it's in an adventure game and it's not nailed down, so you go for it. We go for the shield. Don't get me wrong, the ballad is very nice, but shield might be better. This give me some kind of defense, some semblance of defense. Okay, Aqua Fortis, sneaky assassin crossbow. That's nice. That's a good find. Better than our plain old crossbow right here. There. Let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff off. So here. I mean, the thing is, I don't know what's useful, so I feel like I'm not using this to its utter best here. There, drop those and the... Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to use the Monolith Shrine. We went downstairs, so it turns out I'm not going to be doing that. I didn't see the Monolith Shrine, so I guess it's just not happening. So I guess there could be a Monolith Shrine here, and we can do that. And it just says the Monolith Shrine. It doesn't say which one necessarily. Alright, let's try to bless our steel bracelet here. He is pleased. That's actually really good. Totally take that. Okay, the Octos don't seem to care about me, which is great. Or they're scared of me. One of the two. Folks, all the folks. Alright, let's disable that. It's nice being able to disarm traps so easily. Need just a little bit better weapon. If I could one-shot the Octos, I'd feel better about a Monster Zoo coming up. And you know a Monster Zoo's coming up. We missed it somehow on the second floor, but it's definitely going to be here on the third. Okay, 2 hits to get rid of these guys is not too bad if I just had a little bit better defense. Watcher again, back up out of here. It did die pretty fast to that, though I got hurt pretty bad too. Eat some food. Some regen. Okay, strawberry, sure thing. Protein doesn't even matter right now. The Molotov cocktail I'm bad at using. Another rogue. That's 5 things good though. Tinker's goggles. No, I think we need the Communist Chonker right now. Maybe later when somehow we have better Hyperborean protection, but for right now, let's not risk it. Speculator collar, sure, why not? I'm not wearing anything in the amulet slot anyway. Yeah, Still 2 hits on these guys. Even with Krong's upgrade. I mean, it's close sometimes if we manage to get a good hit, but not good enough. And these guys, with their freaking range attacks. Yeah, we get into a Monster Zoo, we're going to be in real big trouble.
Critical hits.
Okay, so let's get our tinkering up. There. With that, now we can make the Gelatinous Wand, I believe. Oh, no, that's tinkering. God damn it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Wand Lore. For some reason, I thought I was tinkering. I don't know why I thought that. I grabbed the apple. It didn't come after me, thank goodness. Yeah, there's no... I don't really have any good excuse. I'm not wearing pants right now. Grab some Greaves. Mudrun, okay. I'll drop Disruptor Bolt. Could be alright. Okay, well, this is the room we came in originally. Couldn't go anywhere, so we know there's bad guys in here. Hello, bad guys. How you doing?
Critical hit.
Okay, at least the Diggles are done in 1 hit. We couldn't do that at least. I'd be worried. Potato, we can distill into vodka, so we have enough. Buccaneer gloves are not going to be good enough. I'm sorry, but 3 counter chance is just not worth it. I picked it up basically just to sell it. Knocked me down. Not a whole lot else in here. AI? Yeah, there we go. I think we can take an AI. Oh yeah, no problems. The knife in there is a little too crude for my liking. Time. More octos. These guys are gonna murder us. I have just a feeling. Oh, yep, that hurt. Thing is, I have no real good range attack here, and they're just gonna be able to keep punching me. So they might not murder me successfully, but they're gonna try their very darndest here. I can convince them to stay in melee range. It's gonna be bad for them, but I could be really hurting here. Dump toxic assets? Is that actually a thing I can do right here? Any banks-related penalties under your target? I mean, I don't have any debuffs right now, though. I don't see how that helps me. I mean, I could do it, but I guess I'm misunderstanding what that skill is all about then. I do have shoes and the gladiator sandals, though. These are technically better. What I should probably do is go to a store and try to get some better deals on some. I mean, if we just had a decent store that had like a really good weapon, I would definitely use the ability that way. Yeah, I know the Tinker Goggles are there, but I mean, I can't combine with the Ushanka. That's just why I wasn't taking him. Guess I can go back for him. If they're going to be useful for me later. What is that? That is a Rough Iron Mace. That's pretty bad. I mean, really, I just need to... I guess I could put them on, craft, and then take them off again. Oh, the rust is there, too. Oh, my inventory's full. Hold on. I don't know what to give up at this point. I guess the traps we should drop. Go here. There we go. Okay, drop the traps. And the other stuff I'm not really using. The ruby. Ah, shoot. I need the ruby, don't I? Ruby plus something makes a laser wand, which would be pretty good. Some weapons there I don't need. The counter for rifle belt could be okay. Alright. So if I'm crafting, I should use the Tinker's Goggles. That's going to be rough to remember. So in the wand here. Laser, there we go. Okay, power cylinder, that's what I need. Power cylinder plus ruby. So that's level 4 wand crafting, so that might be more advanced than I'm going to be in a while. At least I can grab the rust. There. I craft that with the alchemy box here. Oh, sorry, have ingredients. Do not have the ingredients for it. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good. I still have a lot of aquavitae, so we're good with that. We would distill. I might not have enough. I think I need to have like multiples, so I can't distill yet. I mean, I'm bad about the whole min-maxing idea. Like, I can't really keep in my head usually to like swap out gear for a small buff in like crafting or something and then go back to it again. Like, I'm really bad about that. The gold here might be good. The milk maybe not so much, but I will pick up the stuff I can distill. As long as it's not so bad. What's that? Mage Bane Bolt. Alright, sure. Although really our archery skill maybe not that great. It's our second Sonic Wand. I'll also go ahead and use more of our first one here. The fact I needed 2 there, not that great. Maybe that upgrades as we upgrade our crafting skills. Well, the Octo didn't actually fire at me right there, so that's good. We can make charcoal out of 4 burnt out wands. Interesting. I don't know why I'd want to do that. Okay, Dragon Bone Helm. Fortitude. Alright. Great. Actually, we should look at encrusting really quick and see if there's anything we can encrust. Yeah, okay. But I should probably be doing that on the regular and just to see anything that pops up. I thought the Lutefisk gave me an option, but I guess we turned into Lutefisk, so I think it's too late for that. There. Probably should not have walked up to you, but it's done now, and you're dead. Well, Lutefisk here, we can do that. Walk up to me here. I did not mean to pick that up. Looked in the wrong place. Okay, well, he just kept on hitting me to no effect. That was great. Okay, now is there Lutefisk encrusted? Yeah, here we go. So -1 sneakiness, but otherwise not bad. So let's get our current pants over here. Bronze greaves, oops, don't put it on the ground. Get up again. Get up again, please. I can't. Okay, I don't know what was the deal with there, but I couldn't pick up the pants. There we go. Encrusted. Now it's a little bit better, maybe. Encrusted with Lutefisk. Better force. Really, I mean, that's the one reason I love tinkering, is you can just make things just a little bit better with some random stuff. Ring of Ash, not too bad. Here is some health for a little bit more defense. I'll take it. Quest right now? Right, yes, we do kind of, but it depends on whether or not there's an actual, like, Monolith Shrine here, which I doubt. Guess there could be. This can take 3 hits each. This is going to be bad, I think. Back up, back up, back up. Hold on. Let's use our actual abilities. So, you're pretty damaged. But you're running for it. Okay, I can hit you with a bolt or a Sonic Wand. There we go. And just hit you from a distance here and take you out. That one hit the wall. Did not help out at all. Okay, that Sonic Wand is out, but that's okay. She's pretty weak right now. Oh, I thought for sure I'd be able to take her out one more time. I need those boots. I do not need those boots. Oh, there's a Cybertronic Amulet. Like I said, I knew it was going to pop up eventually. So there, sir. Emerge. There. Only 2 hits for him, for some reason. There's a very good reason for it. Oh, step right on the trap one, don't you? There you go. The Lutefisk. Grimy Food I'm just going to leave there. The Sapphire I don't need. Aqua Fortis I would always need. Maybe the sapphire I need. Well, it's an interesting weapon, but I can't grab it right now, so there. More tinkering. Obsidian planted boots. Need perfect obsidian, aluminum ingot, and a sapphire. Well, I have a sapphire. About all I got out of those, so. This is not going to level us up. It's going to take us close. Okay, Octo there. Hello there, Octo. Please don't. No, don't shoot at me. No 6 damage for me, thanks.
Critical hits.
Somehow I managed to block that. There we go. It's a mellow shrine, not a monolith shrine. I could grab the meat, but why? Rubber chest there. This might open this up. Did not.
Our inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Hold on, let's go back to the wizard realm. But for now, that'll do it with this episode. Thanks for watching. This has been Dungeons of Dredmor. I'm Piece of the Universe, your Piece of the Universe 2. And I'll see you guys next time.